Well, it's another day. It's another dollar. It's another trip. We're in Aiken, Virginia right now. Just doing a load check and getting some fuel. Got a strap I need to tighten, but I need to get in that door over there. And then I need to check the backs. But this one seems to be riding perfect. These are a little tougher because, as you can see, the wheels aren't as wide as the track. So I moved it to this side a little bit so I could have it down the center of that tire, because if you tried to center them, they'd both be, I was kind of worried that both would come off, but they're actually riding great here on the Model A. The Bel Air is the one that's being kind of a pain because the tires are, just the tires on this thing on the front are about as wide as what the actual strap is. Kind of hard to keep them on there, but I just got, this one's good. I just got to adjust the other side, just give it a couple tighten downs. All right, well, let's continue south. We're 218 miles into today. All is going well. A couple different ways I could have taken to get down there. Like going down 95 and then going through like the hills of Virginia, or just going down 81, catching 77, and I think that's to 85. There's also another way it was showing me would be like to go down 81 to get to Chattanooga, so like you come down past Atlanta and come back. Cumming's north of Atlanta, so I'm just kind of playing it by ear and just watching traffic. And we're heading down 81 right now, so we're at least in the right direction. But then from there, maybe we'll branch off and go one of two ways. So hopefully be down there tonight. Well, we're going to be down there tonight. Probably going to try to unload before 10 o'clock p.m. I didn't get an early start today like I wanted to. With having a 6-week-old baby at the house, but turned out good because this morning then I got a message from the broker. He called me at like 7:30 this morning, and I didn't have my phone on me. I was feeding the baby or changing the baby or something. Anyways, I was like, I don't recognize that number. I got a voicemail, but then I got a message like you can send an email kind of through Central. It doesn't give you their actual email address, but that's a nice truck. Doesn't give you their actual email address, but you can like send messages back and forth. And he said, are you still on track for delivery today? Call me. So I was like, all right, here we go. It's just that the guy needed, he wasn't available till after 5 today now, which works out. I mean, he's just gonna have to, wait for me to get there. I mean, our ETA is a flying here. Our ETA now is like 7:30 or something, so I figure, maybe 10 o'clock if traffic and stopping for fuel and things like that, but I should be there by 9, I would think. We just stopped here at Petro, Aiken, Virginia. This is where they have all the truck shows and stuff with a big parking lot. Fuel was like $4.38 a gallon here for me, so I went ahead and I got 50 gallons. I was just about to a quarter tank in the main tank, and the auxiliary was empty. So let's get back on the road. Well, you can say that's a beautiful sunset here over Georgia this evening. I'm 20 minutes away from dropping these cars off. Nothing too exciting today, which is good. Knocking down a lot of miles. Thankfully this customer is gonna unload tonight. Well, he's home. That's another story, and I'll tell that story about this whole thing here and here in just a little bit. But I'm trying to use as much daylight as I can and get these things off, just be as safe as possible with a couple $100,000 worth of cars in the box. And unloading in the neighborhood. He says there's plenty of room. He says they bring tractor trailers up through the neighborhood and stuff, especially when they're building it. But let's see how that goes. Well, you ain't gonna do this in a semi. I am tucked behind this Goodyear. There's a Goodyear right here. Goodyear tire shop. Now I'm down this parking lot behind the this retaining wall. There's a Taco Bell up there. And there's a big parking lot behind there. There's like one of those like trampoline park centers right there on the M. There's a big parking lot back there that's well lit. But I'm gonna park right here for the night because I am north of Atlanta. I just came out of, I don't know, this might still be considered Cumming, Georgia. But there's nowhere for me to, I'm headed to Aiken, South Carolina in the morning. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes from here for my pickup. And there's really nowhere to park. I'm north of Atlanta. I don't want to get any closer to Atlanta. So I'm gonna kind of hide back here. And what my plan is, if someone does, I haven't seen any security. I've been sitting here for like a half hour. My dinner is cheese and crackers, and it's 11:15. But my plan is, if I get someone that knocks on my door, like security or something, or police, I'm gonna tell them that I've got a tire issue, and I'm waiting for the Goodyear to open in the morning. So hopefully they don't bother me. But I don't think I'm gonna get bothered back here, because I'm tucked in behind this wall, and my lights are off, the truck's running, but you know how it is. So, got those 2 cars dropped off. I don't know if this is gonna help. Does that help any? Yeah. Got those 2 cars dropped off, and it went smooth. It was kind of not really difficult. You can't see anything. There's no mirrors on the cars. I mean, there is, but they don't really serve a purpose, other than to make them like road legal. But can't see anything out of the mirrors. There's probably roughly 10 people out there, all talking. So trying to back these things out, I'm like, just, watch this, watch that. Just, let me know if I'm straight. And just because it's, I'm trying to concentrate on keeping the cars running because they haven't been running a long time. So they're trying to stall out. Chance if it stalls out, it might flood. Then we're pushing it out of the trailer. We're pushing it into his garage. I didn't want that to happen to the guy. So anyways, got everything unloaded within like 20 minutes and got him in his garage, and gave me a nice hefty $100 tip, I think is what he gave me. And well, yeah, that's all good. Unloaded, pick up in Aiken, South Carolina tomorrow. Pick up a 1931 limousine. I think it's a Lincoln, but it's an old limousine, and it was sold on Bring a Trailer. So pick that up, and that goes up to outside of Philadelphia. So pick that up tomorrow, which is Tuesday. I'll be home tomorrow evening, probably around 6 o'clock, and then I can't deliver. I gotta go past my house, so I'm gonna stop at my house at 6 tomorrow, and then I can't deliver until noon the next day. So I won't have to leave my house till probably 9:30 or so I'll get to get some rest. But we're gonna shut it down here for the night and let the truck run like we do, and we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so we got that loaded. That is a 1931 Lincoln 7-passenger limousine. That was sold and is heading to its new owner. The guy I picked it up from actually has 2 Lincolns like that. One's a Roadster, and one is a limo. That one I picked up has documentation. It was owned by Clara Ford, which is Henry Ford's wife. So that was her personal limousine. So pretty cool. Car was worth quite a lot of money, and was just sold and headed to its new owner. They are out today. Just wait. There's more. I just passed 7 cops. sitting all together on the side of the road, like off, like down in the grass.
Police reported ahead.
And just sitting there waiting to pull trucks over. I think there's another one pulled over up here. I could see it from, yep. What did I tell you? That's North Carolina's popping today. I just put the camera down, and there's another one. Oh, look at that sunset. Pretty nice, huh? Well, as you see, we got the enclosed behind us here, and we're empty. Empty. Got that 31 Lincoln dropped off today, and the guy actually gave me a $400 tip. So I dropped it off, and he was ecstatic. Worked his whole life to be able to buy just something cool, you know. That car is worth 6 figures plus. So he, you know, I showed him everything, how the guy told me exactly to start it. He's got a whole manual on it and all that. And he was just ecstatic. So I go in, I start talking. I was like, well, come inside. I'll give you, I got a check here. Got to make out to you. And I was kind of distracted. Oh, geese. Oh, trying not to get pooped on. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling because if I get pooped on, that'd be pretty funny. That'd be a good TikTok. No, but I was sitting there talking to him, and he had a 5-month-old chocolate lab, and I have 2 labs, and I was telling him about, my labs, and he'd ask some questions about, training them and this and that and this and that. And we started talking. They handed me a check, and I didn't even look at it. Got in the truck and realized that he'd given me a $400 tip on what he owed me, and I was pretty ecstatic. And it's awesome. So got that done. Gonna get this cleaned up tomorrow. Trailer is dusty. We're gonna foam cannon the whole trailer and then blow out the inside. Wash the truck, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna paint the inside. I don't know what I'm gonna paint the inside and with what, but I want to paint the floor and paint the walls and the ceiling, but I want to make it look really good. So that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.